Welcome to the second part of AC motors. In this part, we are going to discuss about the types of induction motors and then working principle of that induction motor. First thing, the rotor we have discussed in the previous class. Rotor is the rotating part of the induction motor, and based on the construction, the rotor is classified into two types. One thing is called as squirrel cage. Another thing is called as phase wound or slip ring induction motor. So three-phase induction motor means we will be having the input line as three phases: R, Y, red phase, Y phase, and B. R, Y, B. So these are all the three phases, and based on the construction of the rotor conductors, the induction motor is classified into two types: squirrel cage rotor or phase wound or slip ring induction rotor. Okay, now the squirrel cage rotor, how it is arranged. Squirrel means in Arabic it is called as sinjab, and cage is the place where the sinjab is living. So this squirrel cage induction rotor, it looks like a sinjab arrangement. See, it looks like a sinjab arrangement, and the upper surface of the rotor is slotted with skewed slots, with skewing slots. Skewing means these slots are not straight. These slots are not straight. This is arranged at an angle. The slope of the slots are arranged at an angle. This is called as skewing slots. Understand? These slots are called as skewing slots. Why sir these slots are made like this? Why the slots are made like this? Because see, in the case of three-phase squirrel cage induction rotor, all the three phases of the rotor conductors, are short circuited at the end, by a copper or aluminum ring and made as a single wire. So here it is short circuited at the end. So this is called as the squirrel cage arrangement. And here we cannot add any external resistances. So see, the rotor slots are not parallel. Why? Because to reduce the humming, that is the noise, the magnetic noise, as well as it will reduce the magnetic locking of stator and rotor. Suppose if the stator and the rotor are arranged straightly, maybe the stator magnetic flux and the rotor magnetic flux get matching with each other and it may be locked. So to avoid the magnetic locking as well as to reduce the magnetic humming and to provide the smoother torque, that is the smoother rotation for each positions of the rotor, the rotor slots are arranged in a skewing manner. Okay, and the different induction rotor will be there. This is the induction rotor arrangement with slots. Here we are going to give R phase, Y phase. All these slots will be having three connections, three wire, R, Y, B, three wire, and each slot it will travel like that. At the end, these three wires are short circuited and connected as a conductor. So this is the squirrel cage rotor arrangement.